Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. What's up? How are you guys? Boys and girls, also welcome back. It's your friendly neighborhood Hebot, and today I'm glad for you to join me for another episode of Toys in My Closet. And as you can see here in the background, I want to keep kind of a continuing run with what I did recently on my channel, which I reviewed the Alien vs. Predator arcade classic from Capcom, Neca, I believe 1/8 or 1/12 scale Aliens figures. It was 3 figures in the set, and that's what I went over. I also never did the actual Predators because I got them kind of late. Seeing people put them on YouTube, felt no need to kind of add more because there was enough out there. But in this case today, we're going to go with the last 2 figures in the set of the wave, which are none other than the 2 human characters, which is, as you see here, Dutch and Linn from the Alien vs. Predator arcade game, also from Neca. And as you can see, their counterpart back there, that's Linn. You see Linn there, are very accurate for what I see here. An interpretation of what they look like and depiction right out of this pixel screen from the arcade from Capcom. And as you guys know, a lot of us guys growing up from my generation, root gamers, we all enjoyed and experienced many wonderful games in the arcades. And a lot of those characters we saw in the arcades, we always wondered what it would be like, and wouldn't it be cool if we actually got figures of them in high quality form sometime in the future. Well, it's glad to say that they finally did something like this 20 years later, of course, but still, they actually did it. Thanks to NECA and thanks to Capcom letting the license be licensed out, which I'm also looking forward to things like the Golden Axe figures, like Death Adder from Storm Collectibles, or even the World Heroes ones. I would love to see something like the Altered Beast figures from Storm Collectibles as well, in all their alt form with all of the animals. So, all you guys that came to join me, stay tuned. Let's get these unboxed. Let's get them out. Let's see what they have to offer and how well they are interpreted and the quality. And hopefully, I can help you decide if you feel like reaching out in your wallet or reaching in and picking them up. So, stay tuned. We'll be right back in a blink of an eye. And I hope to see you in my next venue. Okay, guys, here we are. We're back. It's me, Hebot, and today, like I said in the introduction, we're going to be doing a unboxing review of the Alien vs. Predator Capcom Arcade Classic 2-pack from NECA Toys. And this is Dutch and Linn. And now we have them out the box, as you can see. And let's take a closer look at them. So, we'll start by taking a quick look at the packaging. As you see here, we'll move these guys back a little, like so. And we have the packaging here with a picture in the front here of both figures, and these are the figures itself, the actual NECA figures. I thought it was maybe the arcade models of the game in pixel, but it's not. It's actually the figures. And Linn's face looks a little bit different from the final result from what we got. It says Alien vs. Predator here, Dutch and Linn in the box. Bubble open window, as you see. The background, you see the pixel of one of the levels in the game. On the side, we have a nice picture of Dutch and then also a figure form. Aliens spread at the bottom, and then on the other side, we have a comic artwork of, and that we had in all the packages so far, of the Predator. Alien vs. Predator there in the top. Then you turn around the back, and as you see here, We have Linn and Dutch also again. Alien Whisperer. Then it says a little bit of a bio here. Let's zoom in. Maybe we can read it. It says terror grips the city of Sandred, or Strandred as it is, overwhelmed by a mysterious outbreak of aliens. The cybernetically enhanced Major Dutch Scheffer and Lieutenant Linn Kurosawa of the US CMC are surrounded by a swarm of xenomorph drones when a pair of unlikely allies, predators, appear and offer a temporary alliance. Now it's up to the battle to end them all, as human and predators join forces against unending waves of deadly xenomorphs. And then you see here it has nice pictures, photo gallery of the figures in different positions from Neca themselves, obviously. Very nice. And then here are the pictures of all the figures available in this whole entire wave, or series rather. So there we have it. We put these back up here. Oh boy. Once again, like always, have to have camera problems and issues. Fix these here real quick. Now we'll take a closer look at Linn and Dutch. They obviously fell when I was, showing you guys the box. So here they are in their form. Hold on, I'm trying to. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. So let's start off with Linn over here. Linn, for me, is the figure that pops the most in this line, or in this two box set. As you can see, she has really nice coloring of yellows, browns with the oranges. Then she has light gray with blacks with highlights of white to give you the effect and the illusion of cell shaded from the in-game character models, like they're depicted in the video game. And we'll take a look here real quick at her face. And as you can see, her face is really well done. For some reason, this eye looks like it's shifted more this way. But it's not too terrible. She has the turtleneck with the nice light orange, and then you have the dark tang orange. She has the shoulder pad, which is kind of a soft plastic with the blacks and the light grays, the dark grays, and the white cell shaded. Her hair is done really nice. She has the pigtail or bob in the front, like a lot of the styles were with ladies in the 80s. Then you have the hair on the top, the nice ponytail holder in red, and the illusion and detail of her hair going down, flowing, which is articulated, by the way. I put it to the side like it was flowing with the wind, and it's colored very nicely in brown. And then you have the shoulder pads here, which are also painted. They're also a separate piece that move. Really nice. Her skin tone is really nice, nice and matte finish, not glossy. That matched very well with the face. The lipstick is really nice, nicely done. Same thing with this hand. Then you have obviously the gloves on both sides. Go after the protective vest in the front, top by her bosom and abdomen area. We have the belt, the great big belt buckle, the crotch area where it would be, for the women. Obviously, really nicely sculpted and painted, and The pants, details of pockets there, the wrinkles within the pants, more pieces of knee pads, also separate pieces, soft goods with the nice gray and whites. Then she has the two, which is a separate piece. So as you can see, they move individually. Of the gun holster on her thigh or her hips, or her hips are here. This is her thigh, and then trying to make it even really nicely painted with these, with like a leathery brown. Looks like what's supposed to be leathery brown. You can remove. The pistol. There it is. Has some nice weathering of blue to make it look like a gunmetal blue with gunmetal grays. Futuristic looking. I think, I'm not sure that she can hold it on this hand, I think. But she has two right hands that, actually you can't, so let me put it back in here as one of her accessories. She has two right hands that are able to hold her weapons. This, left hand, which is, it's our right, is just sculpted like it's open, like she was gonna hold a radio or something, or CB, or one of those machines. I forgot what a tracker for the aliens, but it didn't come with it, so I don't know why, but that's how they did it and packed it in. And she has like the socks illusion with the boots, with the the steel plates on the top here, and on the toe area there's no toe hinge articulation. And this is what she looks like from the back. She has a sheath at the back for her sword, painted in black with a nice red trim, and obviously the gray on the top. And this is what the backpack the back part of the armor looks like on her back. And then obviously your buttocks area with the sculpted pockets. Sculpted pockets. What is this little thread here? Yeah, sculpted pockets. This is part of the attached glue to the to her belt, and that's pretty much it. Oh, they even painted this plates in blue in the back of her shoe, which was a nice paint. It's a nice paint job to the shoes for extra detail, which is really good. And as you guys already see here with her, she stands very well, and she also has this sword right here. That's an extra weapon and accessory. Painted really nicely. Black whole handle. Little spots there of red and black. I don't know if that's intentional. And then the rest is all white, with a white look. And then she has also an extra, an extra right hand. And this I believe is for the gun, because that's the trigger right there, the trigger finger. Which is kind of odd that both of them are being housed in the same side. Then as far as articulation goes, she has like good articulation, but kind of restrictive for compared to other Neca stuff that's been coming out as of late. So her head can go down this much, which is not much. It can go up this much, but I think it's because the ball peg in here is not really long enough. She has tilt, definite tilt for each side, and it's a ball. It moves well. It doesn't. It's not like it doesn't move well. Then in the hands, obviously she has this thing here, which doesn't allow her to move it on this hand all the way. But she has a single joint on her elbow, and then a hinge in the hand for this way and that way, and it rocks. But on this side, and then obviously articulation in the hair, and then on this side you can move it all the way around because she doesn't have this to restrict it. It goes up nice and tight. It's a single there, no bicep swivel. There is a swivel on the elbow along with the single joint on the elbow. Then she has a waist ball peg that moves really well. Then she can spread herself this much, which is pretty good, and her legs go forward this much, and they go backwards that much. And then on her leg over here, I believe she only has a single, and then a ball that turns, rotates. No boot cut on the top, and then here is just full rotation with rockers. No toe hinge, like I said. Then I thought she might have had a swivel here, which it does on the leg, but it's kind of tight, if you can see. I just loosened it right now. So, it has it on this side as well, but it's tight. So if you can get it to, there you go. It has a swivel on this area here. So they do move. So it's not too bad in her articulation. She's, for me, is actually the favorite of the 2-pack because obviously her colors, the fact that she looks pretty badass as a female character too within the game, as far as I remember it. But surprisingly enough, she's a little bit more disappointing to me than what we got with actual Dutch over here. I think Dutch overall is a stronger figure. It just seems to feel like he's a stronger figure overall. So here we have Dutch, which I cannot even, there we go. He has the same look of because Linn has like a Asian look, but she's also looks like a white girl, both, which is kind of cool. And then he has like the look of Arnold because he's supposed to be a representation of Arnold, I believe, in the game in the future. But because Arnold died in the first Predator movie, I think he's supposed to be maybe Arnold's son. They never really described it because he has the same type of hairstyle. As you can see, really nicely done. The only thing is in blonde. And he has, the 5 o'clock shadow. Eyes are kind of close. Give him like a kind of a small of battle in his ears. Until here in the neck. With good painting and airbrushing in pink and with the, skin color with the weathering of pink. He almost has a glossy sheen to it that makes it look like sweat. Then he has the straps here. Obviously the beige with the highlights of green, mustard green, white. Here in the arm as well, he has the pads in military green with the mustard green, or olive green rather. Nice highlights and airbrushing within the muscles and the definitions of his muscles. The glove, he also has, I believe, I think it's, not sure, I think it's a hinge too, I can't really see it. And hinges up, I think. Hinges up and down. And he has the crunch here in the abdomen. And we go down, you see nice gold belt buckle with the black belt. With this nice bag attached to it in the back with browns, light browns, and obviously that beige color. Some nice khaki beige on the pants with some burgundy and brown and light brown. It looks more burgundy, but it's light brown. And then this light brown here with the mustard green or olive oil green with the military green highlight. A lot of little detail, even whites, you see, like it's a camouflage suit detail of cargo cargo pockets there on this side. Jeez Louise, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Again, you see here the pads on the knees, really nice with the money green, well, military green, the mustard green, and then the beige. The strap, pants going down, nice ruffles and wrinkles. Then the boots look really, really nice. With the highlights of the brown, they almost look like leathery, real leather, with the sheen. The little touches of highlights of light brown there, even beige on the tips here and the top. He has even details in the bottom, really nice. Says Neca toys right there with the black, soles. No toe pivot on him either. And then we go up here, and this is the strap on this side too that holds this whole mechanical piece here that starts from the backpack back here. Really nice, just like the game, with the pistons there, the little tubing here, shoulder pad there, all the intricate little pieces there. And the bottom, as you can see, this piece goes in like so and comes out like so. It's like give you the effect of the machine gun. Then you put this separately because it's a blaster piece that you can put in, you can remove and put in like so. As you see, even this moves as you saw, it moves. Really nice. Push it back out. And in the hand, it has movement, circulating like that, with the highlights of the robotic hand of beige, light brown and beige and money green and black highlights. These tubes here are nice and soft. And then it does have movement. This moves completely. The hand goes up, as you see there. As you can see there, has the joint, has the bicep swivel there. It goes up and down this much, but when you go up and down, you see the pistons moving in and out on the red, on these red pistons there. And you can push this off like this, like so. You can see it better with working pistons. Really, really nice effect. Kind of like the back feet of the RoboCop figures that they did. And this is a separate piece. You feel if you want to remove it, it looks like you could even take it off. And I think you can move the hand in 180 degrees. I think you can move it if you really wanted to. You probably can, but because of the tubing and back here, that's the only thing that restricts you. Because you don't want to rip it out, then you have to glue it back on. But it moves really well. Look, even in and out, moves really well for the articulation in that by cybernetic machine gun robotic arm, which looks fantastic. We got a screw there. And he looks really awesome, dude. And then, like I said, he got a abdomen crunch articulation, right? Or ball, and then he has also on the waist another ball peg that you can move. Belt is a separate piece. You can actually move it, as you can see. A separate piece, the belt. Just align it with, the zipper lining area and the crotch. Then he does split like that, like so. He does have the movement on the upper part of the hip and thigh. No cut here. He has a single on the knee also. And then on the feet, he has the rocker. And he has, tilt for the rocker, which is great. Then in the hand over here, he moves it up. You can do the 180 degrees on this side. No cut here on the bicep. And then you have obviously a single on the elbow with rotation. These pads on the elbow pads are separate. And like I said, he has a hinge that goes like this. It goes like this, up and down, like up and down movement. Which is also weird because he doesn't have any accessories extra as far as weapons. It's just his arm with the blast effect. And then in his head, he can move the head down this much, move the head up that much, and then he has tilt this way. And of course, it's on a ball peg, so you can move it with ease. Feels really sturdy, really nice paint job. And this contrast here is like, again, to give it that cel shaded look, to make it look like the video game counterpart of the pixels translation of the figures. So I think it looks pretty fantastic. But he came out to be my favorite, even though I feel Linn really does pop the most out of the both of them in this package. And then Dutch also brings this extra hand to give it the illusion of a open hand. Painted really nice. No articulation in any of this. It's just all scope. And I think this is so that you can actually grab maybe one of the aliens figures with your hands and you can make it look like he's about to crush their tail or something, which is very cool. It's painted very well, as you see. Really nice. But that's it as far as accessories. So I would say for accessories, this pack is kind of on the weak side, because she brings a gun, a sword, he brings the blast effect, and then two hands that really don't seem to have much purpose. They didn't really even need to be put in the pack because of the fact that you can't really use them. He don't have no weapons for that hand because that's his machine gun hand. And then the hand that does have the potential to have a weapon, which is his left hand, which would be our right, doesn't really have no weapon to hold and doesn't look like it could hold anything, weapon wise. So, it is what it is. But it's a nice pack for $45. I think it's pretty fair priced. Top quality always that like you get with the Neca products, especially with the new stuff they've been releasing the last 2 years, from the Ultimate line to now this Alien line and other stuff like Coraline and even the Godzilla stuff that's out now and from before. He pretty much is trying to update all the stuff he brought out years ago as well, just like McFarlane said he was going to do with his movie Maniacs and Spawn. So guys, like I tell you all the time, I do these reviews especially with figures when a lot of times when they have to do with video games and they're video game related, because I love action figure collecting and I also love video games. So I think they go very well hand in hand, and I think it's fitting for my channel. So I hope you like the review and the outlook on it. This is a nice 2-pack. I got it to Big Bad Toy Store, so shout outs to them. It's still available now, I believe. But I'm pretty sure you're going to start seeing these soon in Target stores soon. So good luck to all of you that are hunting them down and are really excited to get them, because it is a nice pack and it's going to fit well with the aliens and the predators. So there you have it. Dutch and Linn 2-pack from Neca. 7-inch, kind of like 6.5-inch scaled figures. Very amazing, from the arcade Capcom classic of the same name. So leave a comment, thumbs it up or thumbs it down if you don't like the video. Share it with someone you think might enjoy it as well. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate the love and support. And if you subscribe, it means the world to me, because I know you don't have to. But since you have, you become part of my family. And, if you guys would like, I'm going to leave down in the description a link to my PayPal account. I just recently also created a Patreon to see if I'm allowed to, but I don't know if I am yet. To help me out on my channel, with all you who stop by and like what I do. If you're more than willing and see it from the kindness of your heart, to try to help my channel out, to create better content and do more things like this, like action figure related or video game related, it will go a long way. You can make a small donation of 25, 50 cents, $1. It doesn't matter. Every little bit counts and goes a long way, and it means a lot to me, because I know that you guys don't really have to. It's not an obligation. But as you guys know, I don't have sponsors, or I don't have a Patreon to this point still. I have a small subscriber base, so I don't really get revenue at all from none of these things. I just do it because it's what I love to do, and I enjoy it. And I also don't have nobody paying me for ads on my channel, so I can sponsor their products. So see you on the next one. I hope you like it, and good luck to all you. Happy hunting with your NECA 2-pack. Be good, guys, and see you soon. Bye bye.